we went ahead and served arrest warrants on Mr. Harrouff, and with the idea that the hospital told us they'd be releasing him sometime today, and so we charged him with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. We did that to get the room ready, to get him ready, to get the staff ready, and to begin the process of getting him out of the hospital and into our jail sometime today. Right now, as I understand it, he is still being processed by the hospital. He should be released into our custody shortly. Even though we effected the arrest in Palm Beach County on the warrants, he will not be going to their jail. He was booked what they call in absentia, and he will be coming straight to us by way of the U.S. Marshals Task Force by Martin County Sheriff's detectives that are on that task force.
On August 15, 2016, 19-year-old Austin Harroff was arrested after brutally killing 59-year-old John Stevens III and his wife, 53-year-old Michelle Michon, in their home. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Curious Cat Crime Sundays. This is Olivia, and today I'll be covering the case of Austin Harroff, nationally known as the Florida Cannibal. This case takes place in the village of Tequesta, which is located in Palm Beach County, Florida. In 2020, the population was 6,158 and was called home to not only pro NFL quarterback Joe Namath, but actor Burt Reynolds as well. Tequesta is known for its beautiful beaches and sunny weather year-round, and many people come to this small town for water sports, boating, and a relaxing vacation in the sand and surf. On the evening of August 15, 2016, 19-year-old Austin Harroff walked out of a Duffy Sports Bar and Grill in Jupiter, Florida, where he was dining with his family, and went to his mother's house. There, it was reported Austin drank cooking oil and was acting strangely. His mother located him at her home and drove him back to the restaurant, where he got into an argument with his father and left a second time. Austin walked on foot roughly 3 miles away into a residential neighborhood until he came across John and Michelle's home in Tequesta, where the couple were sitting in their garage enjoying the cooler weather of late fall in Florida. Sadly, it is here that Austin viciously attacked John and Michelle with a knife and tools found in their own garage. 47-year-old Jeff Fisher, a neighbor, heard the commotion and attempted to intervene, but was injured by Austin and called 911.
Police and medical. Young man beating up a woman across the street.
Are either of them injured? Can you tell from where you are?
Yes, there's a girl laying on the ground. He beat her up. I ran over there. I'm bleeding profusely here at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Can you tell if she's conscious?
No, it does not appear so, no.
When authorities arrived, however, it was too late, and sadly both John and Michelle had succumbed to their injuries. It was reported that when police arrived, Austin was gnawing on John's face and refused to move away from John's lifeless body. A sheriff deputy shot Austin with a taser, but he wasn't fazed, and it took the strength of several deputies, an additional taser, and a canine to subdue Austin into compliance. It was first believed Austin Harroff was under the influence of the drug flakka or bath salts. However, toxicology reports came back clean. And while Austin wasn't under the influence of drugs during the murders, just 6 days before the attack, he had texted an unknown individual to purchase mushrooms and was no stranger to smoking weed. John and Michelle Stevens were innocent victims of an outrageous crime. Neighbors described the husband and wife as wonderful people who were always enjoying each other's company and kind to everyone around them. John and Michelle often rode around in their neighborhood in their golf cart with their dog and sat in their garage, which had a TV and chairs, and waved at passing neighbors with a smile. John and Michelle were both retired, with John having run successful landscaping businesses and Michelle formerly working in the financial industry. John and Michelle were married for 20 years and left behind their 2 children and a plethora of family and friends. John's son said this of his father: "He cared about people. He was just a charitable guy. He just wanted people to be happy." On November of 2022, 6 years after the horrific murders of John and Michelle Stevens, Austin Harroff was acquitted of 2 first-degree murder charges by reason of insanity. Austin has been transferred from jail to a secured mental health facility. On January 26th of this year, Austin began his civil confinement at Florida State Hospital in Chattahoochee, Florida. The move came after Judge Sherwood Bauer of Martin County Circuit ruled Austin was not guilty by reason of insanity, after 2 psychologists concluded he was suffering an acute psychotic episode the night he murdered John and Michelle and attacked neighbor Jeff Fisher. Notably so, during the November hearing, family members of John and Michelle spoke angrily about the judge's decision and questioned Austin's insanity defense. Ivy Stevens, who is John's daughter and Michelle's stepdaughter, described in detail the absence and trauma Harrouff created when he murdered her parents, saying, "This is what wakes me up in the middle of the night as I lay in bed for hours picturing the way that they died. You have not only destroyed the memory of them for me, but you have caused me to live in a constant state of fear. Not only for myself, but for my family. You are the reason I check all my doors at night, the reason I think someone is going to murder my children, the reason I think someone is waiting inside my house to stab me to death when I get home every day. You are the reason I think life is disposable and can be taken away in an instant. You are the reason I no longer have a father and a second mother. Why my 2 beautiful boys will never have grandparents. I feel so terrible for them that they will never get to experience the love that my father and Michelle could have given them, the memories that could have been made with them, and the lessons they could have learned from them." Thank you guys for watching another episode of Curious Cat Crime Sundays. Please like and subscribe to our channel to be updated on the next video. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think this was justice? Please comment below with any suggestions on topics for future videos. I hope you're all well. Have a great week.